another segment of this teaching video. Now, the topic on this teaching video is going to be about quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Now, quadratic equation is an equation of this form: ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b, c is a constant and x is the unknown variable with two values that satisfy the equation. Now, quadratic equation can be solved using factorization method, completing the square method, formula method, and then graphical method. In this segment, we are going to look into all these four methods one after the other. Now, starting with factorization method, we are going to take the first example using factorization method. Example 1. Solve the equation 8x squared plus 7x plus 10x equal to 0. We are going to solve it within a very short time because the coefficient of x here is a unity, meaning the coefficient of x is 1. So, to do that, we just do this. X squared means x times x, so one of the x will be here, the other one will be here. Then the next thing is to look for two numbers. What are the two numbers? Minus 5 and minus 2. Minus 5 times minus 2 will give me positive 10. But minus 5 minus 2 will give me minus 7. So I will just come here. I will say x minus 5, then minus 2 equal to 0. So x minus 5, x minus 2 equal to 0. Now, the interpretation of this expression is that x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 5 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. If x minus 5 is equal to 0, therefore x will be equal to 5. Or if x minus 2 is equal to 0, it means x is equal to 2. So, the solution to this equation now is x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 2. So, we can also say that the root of this equation 5 and 2, 5 and 2, these are the roots of the equation. Now, this one was very simple because, like I said before, the coefficient of x squared here is a unity. There are quadratic equations you will encounter where the coefficient of x will not be a unity. So, that is what we are going to be looking at in example 2. So, let's go to example 2. Solve the equation 6x squared plus 40x minus 14 equal to 0. Now, this equation looks a little bit complex, but don't worry, it's not as complex as you think. So, to solve this, what we first of all do is this. This is the coefficient of x squared, which is 6. So, we use this 6, which is the coefficient of x squared, to multiply this constant 14. So 6 times 14 will give me, I think, 84. 6 times minus 14 gives me minus 84. So the next thing for us to do now is to look for two numbers whose product will be minus 84, but the difference will be 40x. So how do I get the two numbers? Now let me try 84 and minus 1. 84 and minus 1. 84 times minus 1 will give me minus 84. But 84 minus 1 is 83. So it's not 40. So now let's try another two number. How do we get that two number? Let's do division and multiplication using 2. In other words, let me use 2 to divide this and multiply this. If you use 2 to divide 84, you have 42. Then multiply this one by 2, you have minus 2. So that 42 times minus 2 will give me minus 84. 42 minus 2 will give me 40. So I've gotten the two number, 42 and minus 2. Rewrite this equation, say 6x squared plus, instead of writing this 40x, I will say 42x minus 2x, then minus 14 equal to 0. Having gotten this expression, we are going to factorize them. Grouping these two now, so we are going to factorize the first two. We will also factorize the second, the other two. So factorizing the first two, you discover between these first two, 6 is common to both sides because this 6 can divide 42. And as you can see, x is also common to both sides because you have s here, you have x inside this x squared. So what will come out of the bracket will now be 6x. So 6x coming out from 6x, what will remain here will be x plus 6x into 42x, what will remain here will be 7. You close the bracket. You come here and factorize the same way you factorize this. If you factorize, you discover that x is not common to both sides. The only thing common to both sides here is these 2, because 2 can divide 14. So 2 will be out. If minus 2, you have minus 2 here now, cancel minus 2x, what will remain will be x. If minus 2 cancel minus 14, no, minus cancel minus, give you plus. So minus 2 cancel minus 14, what you have will be 7. Now when you observe, you will observe that the expression in this bracket here is repeating itself here. That is when you know that you are on the right track. Now, having succeeded in doing this, you cannot do this. You create 2 empty brackets. The items that are outside the bracket will be in one bracket, which is 6x minus 2. Then, since this expression and these expressions are the same, you just pick one, which is x plus 7. So what I have now is 6x minus 2, x plus 7 equal to 0. So the interpretation is now 6x minus 2 equal to 0, or x plus 7 equal to 0. 6x minus 2 equal to 0, or x plus 7 equal to 0. If 6x minus 2 is equal to 0, it means that 6x equals to 2.